guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece episode 959. Now, we start the episode off with that scene of the Gold Roger Pirates, and when I saw the ship sailing in, I was thinking, I don't know quite where we are in the series. And then when I saw the Golly Roger, yeah, it's a Golly Roger, with the gold beard. Anyway, when I saw the sorry, excitement's taken over me. When I saw the Jolly Roger with the gold parrots, I was like, oh my gosh, we are getting some Gold Roger stuff. And then, so that started off my excitement. And then when I saw the further members of Gold Roger's crew, my excitement was building. And then I saw Crocus, I was like, oh my gosh, Crocus. I was like, oh my gosh, Crocus, Oh my gosh, Crocus. And I think that's simply because I was recently rereading and rewatching as well, actually, the Reverse Mountain arc. So because Crocus is a big focus in, well, not big focus, but a focus within the arc, I got a little bit excited for that. And yeah, then we saw Rayleigh, then we saw Scopper, and then Rayleigh. But regardless of that, we saw Gold Roger Pirates. We saw Gold Roger himself. We saw what kind of life he had with his crew. We saw the kind of interactions that he would have with his crew. And I guess in ways you could say that it's different to Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates, even though there's always been a lot of similarities thrown at us, like comparing Luffy to Gold Roger, but the crews are very different. For example, within this episode, we saw Crocus and Gold Roger fighting. Well, just a little tussle, nothing too major. But could you ever imagine Chopper and Luffy having this kind of engagement? But within this little scene, we get to see Odin. I was going to say for the first time, but he's been sprinkled here and there within Wano so far. Some of it filler, some of it canon. But I think this is, I want to say this is the first official time he's shown canon wise, but I can't be 100% certain of that, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But during the scene, we see Odin returning to Wano, saying that he will free the borders. Obviously, we know he doesn't succeed, and then the future will happen, and then now we're here within the future. And one more thing I want to say about this scene before I move on actually is Buggy. Now, Buggy's mentality seems to have changed a lot since he was a little kid. As when he was a little kid, he seems more fearless than he is presently. So, will something happen to him down the line? I'm actually kind of interested to know. Or is it just that Oda is just playing him off as a gag character completely, 100%? Because it seems like a complete 180 flip of personality there, but it's just something that I noticed. So we then go back to present day, and then now we have the Scabbards, and now they have reached the leaving point, the leaving point, and then it's just basically how things are portrayed is that how everything just seems to be against them at this point. The weather, nobody has turned up, nobody's answering calls. The place that they're supposed to be in looks like it's been attacked. It just seems like everything is going wrong for them right now, and I think this was very well done. Obviously, like the scene, the order did that, all of that, but when it comes to like the voice acting and the background music used to play for this between it played within the scene, it just makes everything seem like there is no hope, and everybody should be thanked for the role that they played within delivering this scene. It makes things seem very desperate, more desperate than it did within the manga. If I stay with just the stuff with the Red Scabbards for now, at the end of the episode, we see that despite everything not being in their favour right now, despite nobody turning up, some of them at least, for now anyway, because we only get to see the reactions of Dogstorm, Kinemon, and Shinobu, and Momosuke, but for some of them from now, they are still adamant about striking tonight. Kinemon says it has to be tonight. Dogstorm is like, look, there's a little ship here, we could use that kind of thing. We do have Shinobu's like, no, like another time. But Kinemon, like I said, Kinemon's like, tonight. It has to be tonight. So well done, because everything involving Kinemon and the Scabbards was supposed to portray no hope and desperateness from them. Well done, that is done. So it does leave the question, what the heck happened? 4,200 or whatever the number is, men are supposed to turn up. We get 0, so that you get to thinking like, what the hell happened? And we do actually go back, and we probably will go back again, because we don't know what happens. So we are shown that we're pretty much shown that everything's a-okay. Fire Festival starting up, Orochi's on his way. We have people from the Beast Pirates trying to find Kinemon and company, and we basically are hinted at via Kinemon's wife and the townspeople that that didn't happen. They wasn't found. So it just makes you think, what the hell happened? Where did things go wrong? And now I'm not going to talk about this pretty much longer. I mentioned the whole thing with Kiku and the wife. Kiku and the townspeople, so I'm going to leave it at that. There's only really one more thing that I feel like I need to mention for this episode, and that is when we have Luffy looking out into the distance and basically saying that, yo, Big Mom has reached here. What's happened to Jinbe? And now Zoro kind of says, like, if he's still alive, he'll be here. No, I'm not saying he's dead. I'm not saying he's dead. I'm not saying that at all. But what I will say, for people who might be here for the first time, for people who don't know, I'm just going to say it again, because I love to say it. I don't believe that Jinbe should be joining the crew. I think it is a sellout move that Jinbe would say to his crew, sorry guys, I am leaving you for another man. And then the whole of Jinbe's crew, not one member of Jinbe's crew was upset about that. They was like, okay, yeah, bye, see you later, have fun, take care. I'm like, huh? This is the man that they chose to serve and protect and to guide them, and they were like, okay, bye, get out of here. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Jinbe joining the crew if he is going to do that, but I feel like at the very least it should have been Straw Hat Grand Fleet, not main crew. The whole of the Sun Pirates should join the Grand Fleet. Sorry, I was lost for words there. The whole of the Sun Pirates should join the Grand Fleet, rather than, if that's what's going to happen, because it's just foolishness. I hope he's dead. Anyway, that's everything I'm going to say about this episode. Yeah. 3-star rating, 3-star rating, call it review, like always guys. I hope it, I don't know. Like always guys, I'm not cutting it out. I'm not. Like always guys, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, but most importantly, take care, have a nice day.